completely devastated. We feel totally hurt by the death of Honorable Tutwa Ngulube, especially that his death was so untimely and so very sudden. Only yesterday, some members of the Central Committee, including the Secretary General, were speaking to Tutwa Ngulube, planning on how we should handle the meeting today. And Central Committee members traveled from across the country, hoping that they're coming to have a Central Committee meeting, and yet actually it was Tutwa who was calling them, so that they must be together as he departs. We're terribly shocked. And this is the reason why members of Central Committee decided to abandon their meeting and to travel to Kabwe to come and grieve with the family. This is something that is totally unexpected. We did not expect it. Tutwa decided to depart from us without any goodbye. It is so painful, and especially to come to the house and to see the young widow who is in a very devastated condition. That's very painful for us. We have lost a gallant leader. We have lost a true patriot. We have lost a young soul that wanted to work to develop this country. A young Zambian who had a lot to offer to this country. It is a big loss, not only for the family, but for the party, and indeed a big loss for our dear country. The only consolation is that I've heard from our provincial chairman that actually Tutwa died in prayer. When he fell ill, he called his bishop, and he was in prayer with his bishop, and all of a sudden the bishop didn't hear any response, only to be told on people on the other end of the phone that actually the man he was praying with had given up his life to be with the Lord. That gives me comfort that Tutwa today, as we speak, is in very safe hands of his Heavenly Father. We will mourn him, we will grieve, but what we should do is to look at ourselves and mourn for ourselves, grieve for ourselves. Tutwa is in a much better place. But Tutwa too has gone not having fulfilled his dream, because Tutwa wanted to fight all injustices. Tutwa gave himself to us. Whenever we had cases in court, those amongst us who couldn't afford lawyers, Tutwa would make himself available to us without cost. He participated in many of our court cases. Some of my colleagues in the Central Committee today were asking me, how shall I handle this matter because Tutwa is gone and yet my case is still in court? And these are quite a number of members of Central Committee who are at a loss today because of the demise of dear Tutwa. I pray to God that he may comfort the wife, may comfort the children, may comfort all the friends, and may comfort all of us in the Patriotic Front. And I'd like to appeal to all members of the Patriotic Front to give Tutwa an honorable and dignified send-off. Let us grieve, let us mourn. Those who have tears, please shed those tears without shame, because you are shedding tears for a good man. You'll be shedding tears for a gallant Zambian. Let us mourn him, and when the day comes for us to go and put him to his final place of rest, let us turn out in numbers. Those who are not able to travel to Kabwe to come and put Tutwa to rest, wherever you will be, please follow the program. We'll be live on social media. Please follow the program. Participate in the burial of our dear friend. We have indeed lost a gallant member of the Patriotic Front. We've lost our deputy chairman for legal affairs. And speaking personally, I've lost my young brother. Tutwa was my young brother. He participated in my election petition without me paying him anything. And yet he did such a tremendous job, such a gallant job. And I think I speak on behalf of many other members of the Patriotic Front who enjoyed free service, free legal service from Tutwa. It is now left up to us to continue where Tutwa left, to continue to fight injustices in the country. It is now left up to us to make sure that we work for the empowerment of Zambians. Tutwa is gone, but his legacy shall certainly live on. Thank you.
Yeah, given the circumstances that he is demised in a very sudden death, do you suspect any foul play as a party?
I don't think that this is time for me to start speculating. I think that we will wait and hear. There are people who have better skills than me on matters of investigations of that nature. And I'm sure that in due time, we'll get to know exactly what transpired and we shall let the nation know. For now, all we have to do is to concentrate on the fact that we have to live with the truth of his demise. Everything else will follow. For now, I don't think that I'm in a position to point fingers at anybody. For now, I'm grieving. My heart is burning. I don't want to even think about what could have happened to Tutwa because I still don't believe what happened. So please allow us to come to terms with the fact that Tutwa is not amongst us, and the rest will have to follow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.